Hey, I'm Stephanie, and it's time to talk about makeup. Today, I'm packing my bags for vacation, and so I thought I'd share with you what I'm packing in my makeup bag. So if that sounds interesting, then stay tuned. Let's start with primers. So here we have the two that are currently in my project pans. To be honest, this little tiny sample I think is going to be done before I even leave for vacation, so that's not going to come with me. And this one is in a glass bottle, and to be honest, I'm not super crazy about it so far, so I think I'm going to leave this one here. And instead, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to bring my favorite. This is my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this has been a favorite for years, and I thought it would be perfect to treat myself to it now. So this one's going in my makeup bag. Next up, let's move on to the complexion, and let's start with concealer. These two concealers are currently in my project pan, and they're going head to head. I feel like there's very similar formulas, and so I'm trying to get a feel for them, how they're different. And so I want to take both of them with me because I'm really on fire for this. I really want to take them with me. So both of these will come on my journey with me. Let's take a look at the foundation options. So these are the two that are currently in my project pan. This one's in my Partners in Cream project where I'm just trying to use it up. I know this, I trust it, I've been using it for years. I like it especially in the summer because it's got mineral SPF 50. So it's like perfect for a beach vacation, which I'm going on. So that's definitely coming with me. This one, however, this Laura Geller, the Real Deal foundation, this was decluttered to me, and I'm still trying to get a feel for it, whether I like it or not. And it only has SPF 15, so I think I'm going to leave this one at home. In its place, I'd like to try the Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. This was also decluttered to me, so I also don't really know what I think about it, but this is the sort of thing, because it doesn't have any sunscreen in it, I would probably wear this in the evenings. I'm not going anywhere super fancy. Even if I go out to dinner, if my makeup doesn't look absolutely flawless, I don't really care that much. I just think it would be fun to try this one out because it's one of those bronzing moisturizers where it might give you more of a summer glow than you have. And I'm not going to be probably very tan, but I might get a little tan because I will be on the beach. This is one of those tinted moisturizers. It goes on white, and then as you rub it in, it kind of turns bronzy. And so I don't know, maybe I'll like this, maybe I'll hate it, but I just thought it would be a fun opportunity to try it. So this one's gonna come with me. And if I don't end up liking it, it's okay because I still have my good old standby right here. And I'm going to add this in as well. This is my IT Cosmetics CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder, also with mineral SPF 50. And this is just an extra step I take. I wear sunscreen, and then I wear makeup with sunscreen, and then I powder it with sunscreen. So this is just kind of one of those things that I do. So this will just come with me as an extra step in case I need it. Let's move on to color cosmetic complexion products. And let's start off with this. This is my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Bronzer and Highlight Duo. As you can see, I love this so much that I've even hit pan in it. And if you want to see exactly how overly enthusiastic someone can get from hitting pan on a favorite product, then feel free to check out my latest Project Pan video, which I will link in the cards and in the show notes. But yeah, this is the perfect tone. It's slightly dark, just slightly dark for me right now, but once I'm at the beach, this is going to be perfect. And this is also just a beautiful glow. So I think I'm going to take this one with me. And then I was also considering taking these two options with me. This is my Salt New York Cream Cheek Palette. And what I like about this is it's very travel friendly. It's got a highlighter, a bronzer, but it also has a contour and a blush, which I think is really nice. The only thing is, even though I love this formula and I love the travel ability of this isn't necessarily the shade of blush that I would want to be taking on this vacation because it is going to be very summery and beachy, and this is more, I don't know, this is just a softer color. So that's what speaks against this one. Also, the fact that I'm taking my Tom Ford with me makes these two products redundant. So instead, I was thinking of taking this Patrick Ta blush palette because look at these colors. They're perfect for a beach vacation. So I thought I would, let's see, I'll remove this so it's not shining in your face. But I feel these colors are all kind of potentially perfect summery, tropical, beachy, vacation-y colors. So I think I'm going to take this one over this one. Yeah, this one's going to stay home. This one's going to stay with me. And I think it'll be the perfect combination, these two together, because I get all the blushes I want. And I can honestly use this bronzer as like a bronzer, so it should be perfectly fine to take with me. And I'd also like to bring some powder color complexion products. So I'm just going to bring this one palette. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face Palette. And I like this just because it's got the powder highlight, blush, contour, and bronzer all in one. And so it's just easy. And this finish is really glowy. And that's, I think, the look that I'm going to be going for this vacation. When it comes to brows, this is the product that's currently in my project pan. And I really like it because it's got the waxes and the powders, and I can like choose like the kind of color I want my brows to have because I have all these options. I really like that. But this is the sort of thing that tends to take me more time. And even though I love doing my makeup on vacation, I don't tend to spend a heck of a lot of time doing my makeup. So I think I want to take something that's quicker than this. So this one's going to stay home. And instead, I'm going to take these two products. This is a brow pen from MAC. It's the Shape and Shade Brow Tint. And I really like the pen part of this because it's waterproof. And considering the fact that I will be swimming, I think that'll be a great option. And then in the evening, if I want to get a little bit more volume for my brows, I can add this e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. And that will be perfect, quick, and easy. The eye primer I'm currently using in my project pan is this Milani eyeshadow primer. So that's just going to come along with me. And then I thought, just for fun, I would bring these Nude Sticks magnetic eye colors because I can use them as eyeliners, but they also tend to stay on my oily lids really well, even if I don't use primer. So I thought this would be like a super quick and easy eye look. I've got a highlight shade, I've got a very bronzy shade, and I feel like this will just be an easy eyeliner slash eyeshadow look if I want to go really quick. One of the items that hasn't been in any of my project pans, just because I'm very familiar with them, has been my Roen quads. I really like these. I have two of them. I have the 1111 and I also have this one, which is the 75 degrees warm palette. I just really enjoy these cream shadows because they give me that rock star right off the tour bus look. It's like grungy, dirty, don't care, super sexy, slept in look. And I just really like that. And I think it'll be perfect for vacation because it's really easy. I just put a thin layer of any one of these colors on my eyes and I'm done. And so then I get to have fun putting on my makeup, but I don't have to invest a lot of time in my makeup, yet I still feel like a cool girl. So this is definitely coming with me on this trip. Because eyeshadow is probably my favorite part of doing makeup, I'm thinking of bringing some powder shadows as well. These two palettes are what's currently in my project pans. These are all individual shadows from Lethal Cosmetics. And this is the Born This Way Natural Nudes palette from Too Faced. When I do my makeup on vacation, I like it to be simple looks. I want it to be quick and easy because for the most part, I'm thinking about like hanging out at the beach or going for walks or maybe like going out for ice cream. But like, I don't necessarily want to like spend a heck of a lot of time on my makeup. And so I think I'm going to leave the colorful shadows at home because I tend to spend more time on my eye looks when I'm using colorful shadows like this. So this palette's going to stay home, but this palette is still a potential to come with me. What I like about this one is the mattes are so easy to use. You can get anything from like a really natural to a really dramatic look with them. The shimmers are also really beautiful, but what I find I don't like about them is that every single one of them is very textured. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I kind of wish there was like at least one kind of satin sheen in there. Like this one, this is one of my favorite shadows of all times. It's also from Too Faced. I think it was like their Natural Eyes palette. And I take this with me everywhere. That's why it's in this little palette because it's literally my favorite shadow. It's just very like silky and satiny and like it's the perfect brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, lid highlight, and it just looks so silky smooth. So I kind of wish there was like a shade like that in here. And because there's not, I'm a little bit hesitant because these are so textured that like it's almost always a statement. It's always so shiny, you know, and I don't necessarily always want that. So that's one of the things I'm kind of considering about this palette. Another palette I was thinking of taking with me is this one. It's the bronze palette from Natasha Denona, and I've never actually used this palette as a palette. This is always just like, I'm always taking out the individual shadows and building my own palettes with them. So to be honest, I'm not entirely sure that these shadows are even in the right order, but I really enjoy each of these individual shades. And so I thought it would be fun, because I am going on a beachy vacation, to actually take the bronze palette with me on a whole trip. And when I look at these two palettes together, I definitely don't need to take both. And so I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to splurge, and I'm just going to take my Natasha Denona bronze palette. And because there's not really like a light champagne shade in here, I think what I'll do is I'll bring this little travel guy with me, because, you know, I've got like, you know, my cream colors in here that I might need, and then a contour, like a cooler contour if I need it. And then I've got anything else I would need powder-wise in here. And the last category of makeup for eyes is mascara. I've got a black one, I've got a brown one. This is perfect for the evening. This is perfect for the daytime. This is even waterproof, so it's perfect for the beach. So I'm just gonna pack both of these, because why not? They don't take up all that much room, and I could potentially see using both of them. When it comes to lips, the first lipstick I thought to bring was my Perricone MD No Lipstick lipstick, because this has mineral sunscreen in it and it doesn't taste like sunscreen. Plus, it's a nude lipstick that's very, very easy to wear. It's just like a nude pink. So I can wear that so easily. And I especially like the fact that you have to like screw on the top. So like when I put this in my beach bag, it's not going to open up, even if it's getting rattled around with my other beach stuff. When it comes to fancier looks, then I have another nude lipstick. This one is Tom Ford Lara. And this one's just like a very nude, slightly peachy pink with a golden sheen sort of sheer lipstick. Very easy to wear, but also very pretty. And plus it's the mini, so it's like really easy to pack in even my tiniest clutch. And of course, on vacation, you're always supposed to bring like a bright lipstick, right? At least that's what everybody always says. So I chose this one because it's very sheer. So even though it's a bright coral and it's very summery, it's like a very sheer formula. So it's like really, really easy to wear. It's almost like a gloss stick. And then I can feel like I'm fitting into that summer trend that everybody loves of like really bright corally lipsticks, but it's a super easy to wear shade. So like I can pop this on anytime and have a lot of fun wearing it. And last up, let's talk about the fragrance that I'm bringing with me on this trip. If you watched my most recent Adventures in Fragrance video, which I will link in the cards in the description box, just because I think it was kind of a fun video, then you might already know that this Escada Turquoise Summer fragrance is not sophisticated, but wow, is it fun to wear at the beach. It's got a very fruity, tart sweetness to it that when mixed with salty sea air is just really scrumptious. So this one's gonna come with me for days at the beach. And I thought I would try this one for the evenings. This is a sample from, like, I have this little bag of samples, and this is one of them from that bag. It's Tom Ford's Eau de Soleil Blanc. And it smells very sunscreeny and summery. So I think this might actually be like a really nice evening fragrance. Very easygoing, not like super sexy or anything, but I don't know. I think it might be like perfect for the vibes of this vacation. So here is the bag that you just watched me pack, filled with all the goodies I just packed, and I can't wait to smear them all over my face, especially those Roen shadows. I can get that rock star grungy eye, but like make it bronze. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully I was able to hit that perfect sweet spot between practicality and glamour. I will be finding that out as you watch this video. Hopefully I'm laying on a beach, not getting a sunburn on my lips because I packed lipstick sunscreen. We shall see. I'll report back when I get back. But other than that, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful week and that we can all remember that even stumbling can be a form of moving forward. So let's stumble in style.